Welcome to a Whirlwind Tour of AI. Hey everyone, I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about something you've probably been hearing a lot about lately. AI. No, not that kind of AI. While it may indeed sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, I promise it's not. In fact, you're already using it every single day. When Netflix perfectly recommends a new show for you, that's AI at work. My goal with this video is just to pull back the curtain a little bit. We'll break down the buzzwords, look at some of the cool tools available right now, and, most importantly, see how this stuff can actually be useful for each of you. Let's start with the AI landscape. So, what even is AI? The simplest way to think about it is this. We're teaching a computer how to learn and solve problems on its own. For decades, we had to give computers very specific, step-by-step instructions for everything. But with AI, we can give it a massive amount of information, like a giant digital brain, and it starts to recognize patterns and make connections. We will start with the term AI itself. AI is the big umbrella that covers everything from self-driving cars to the types of AI we will be diving into shortly. Think of it like the word vehicles. LLM, which stands for Large Language Model, is a system that has basically read a huge library of books, articles, and websites to understand how we talk and write and generate human-like text. They are the engines behind the tools we're about to see. LLM is a specific type of AI, like how a car is a specific type of vehicle. Lastly, you have the tools you've probably heard of, like ChatGPT, Google Gemini, or Claude. These are the tools you actually interact with. Think of them like the brand names of specific models of cars, like a Ford, a Toyota, or a Honda. Now that we got to the bottom layer, let's further classify these tools to help you understand why they exist and when you would likely use them. First, you have the conversational AIs, like Google Gemini, ChatGPT, and Claude. These are your all-purpose creative partners. You can ask them to write an email, brainstorm ideas for a vacation, or explain a complicated topic. An additional cool thing about Gemini is that it works well with other Google services like Gmail, Google Docs, and Google Search. Then there are tools that focus on facts and accuracy, like Perplexity. Think of it like a super smart librarian. When you ask it a question, it doesn't just give you an answer, it shows you its work by providing links to the articles and sources it used. It's fantastic for schoolwork, or when you need to know something is accurate. Finally, there are specialized tools emerging, like Notebook LM, which lets you upload your own documents, like your class notes, textbooks, or work reports, and then it becomes an expert just on that material and won't be confused by the rest of the internet. It then helps you analyze, summarize, ask questions about, and understand the content. It can generate a podcast about your topic, create study cards, or create an executive overview of the topic. We're even starting to see agents. Agents are AI that can take actions for you. OpenAI Agent is one example where you can give it a task like, I'm going to a birthday party full of vegans and I'm supposed to bring a snack. Please research appropriate snacks and purchase them for me. That's the overview and some information about the specific tools. But how does this apply to us? This is the fun part. Let's make it real. To do this, I'm going to ask some of my friends to join in and pretend they are in your shoes.
Beck, let's start with you. I know you deal with tons of information in your work. Imagine getting a 50-page report. Instead of spending an hour reading it, you could upload it and ask the AI, summarize the top 5 most important issues in this document. You'd have your answer in seconds. Or if you need to write a tricky email, you can just tell the AI your bullet points and say, write a professional but friendly email covering these topics, and poof, there's your draft. If you can get access to the code base, you can even ask it to generate accurate release notes for the changes in the most recent version of the product.
Jaja, this is like a superpower for you to help you through nursing school and beyond. Let's say you just finished a long lecture on the cardiovascular system. You could upload your notes to Notebook LM and say, create a study guide and 15 quiz questions from this. Or if a professor explains something in a way that doesn't click, you can go to Gemini and type, explain how blood pressure medication works in very simple terms. It's like having a personal tutor available 24/7. In the future, you'll see AI helping you analyze patient charts and scans, giving you more time for the hands-on care that really matters.
Buddy, this is for you. For your interests, this is a playground. You love baseball? Ask an AI, analyze the physics of a slider pitch and explain it to me, or have it analyze statistics and player performance data. You're into airplanes? Ask it to tell you about the key design differences between a Boeing 747 and an Airbus A380, or even explore career paths in aviation, from pilot to aerospace engineer to air traffic control. And for school, don't just stare at a blank page for that history essay. Ask the AI, give me a 5-point outline for an essay about the impact of the printing press. It won't write the paper for you, but it will get you started. With college upcoming, you can also ask it to help with application essays.
So, are you ready to try AI yourself? Here's how to get started. Start simple. Go to ChatGPT, Gemini, or Claude and just ask a question. Try asking for help with homework, work tasks, or something you're curious about. Don't worry about doing it wrong. AI is very forgiving. Basic tips include being specific in your questions. Instead of just asking, "Help me with math," try instead asking, "Explain how to solve quadratic equations." Ask follow-up questions if you don't understand something. Tell the AI your background, like, "I'm a nursing student," or "I'm in 11th grade," because it helps it adjust its explanations. You can even give the AI a specific personality or role, like telling it, "You are an expert in baseball statistics and are adept at finding facts of things that rarely occur during the regular season." Believe it or not, this helps it function better. Lastly, stay safe. Don't share personal information like passwords or social security numbers. Also remember that AI can make mistakes. Always double-check important information. Use AI as a learning tool, not a replacement for your own thinking. Look, the main takeaway is this. AI is a tool. It's like a calculator for words and ideas. It's not here to replace our brains. It's here to give them a boost. The best way to understand it is to just try it. Pick one and ask it something you're curious about. Even ask it a dumb question. There's no wrong way to start. The future belongs to people who can work effectively with AI and not the ones who ignore it or fight against it. So start exploring today. Don't be intimidated. Be curious. Try different tools, ask lots of questions, and see how AI can make your life easier and your work more effective. Thanks for watching, and I'm excited to explore this new frontier together.